feeling the band's back together, everyone's fit and firing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's good to come into a home game and have everyone ready to go. So really looking forward to tomorrow night.
How's your eye?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Just a little scratch. Got it fixed up a little bit, but yeah, be ready to go tomorrow. That's all good.
So all good, fit and firing, first time in a good couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have everyone ready to go tomorrow night. Everyone feeling good, so it'd be good to have our team at full strength tomorrow night for sure.
How's the eye?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, just a little cut or whatever, fixed up, but yeah, same sort of thing. Be ready to go tomorrow night.
With the great run, late, obviously a lot of hard work has gone into to be able to get to this stage. What is the general feeling in your team?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of confidence. I think we talked about it a fair bit along that whole path that we weren't doing so well as the confidence was there. Just some shots weren't falling, things weren't going our way. But we've been able to change that with consistently sticking to our habits and working on what we can control. And we're just going to continue to do that for the rest of the season.
What's it like to maintain that confidence and then to be getting the results, to believe in yourself, I suppose?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the reward at the end of it. Obviously, you put in the hard work and that's all part of it. But when you get the win at the end of the day, that's the most rewarding thing. And as a group, we've really enjoyed that over the last little period. But we've got a long way to go as we finish this season strong.
Against Melbourne, obviously, they've been the form team of the competition. Is this more than just a gauge of where you guys are at?
I mean, yeah, they touched us up twice in those first two games down there. Really spread the game out towards the end and really pushed it out on us. So we'll be looking to try and get back and play the best basketball we can and try and come away with the win.
How much is back-out house helping these situations?
Yeah, I mean, our fans are unreal. I think we've sold out pretty much most of our games, so it'll be another great game tomorrow night to have them here cheering us on for sure.
Scoring more points is obviously the key, but outside of that, what is going to be one of those key areas against Melbourne?
Just the lockdown defence that we've been trying to establish on that end of the floor. Obviously, they've got a lot of scoring on their end, so being able to limit them to one possession at a time, and then obviously just limit those key guys as much as we can to the shots we want them to take.
How much do you love this pressure?
Yeah, I mean, this is why you play. Obviously, down the stretch end of the season, and we've got a lot to play for. But at the same time, we've got a great group and really enjoying what we're doing on a daily basis and continuing to build from that. And tomorrow night's another step in that right direction.
Finally, players have been stepping up when players have been out. To actually go into these situations now where you've got a whole squad of having to perform in different roles and different times of the game. What's it do to yourself in terms of, does that ever take pressure off you, or I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's just belief and trust in the group. Obviously, Justin put this group together for a reason, and that was the main focus. It was the depth that we could have both on the bench and on the court at the same time. So, like you said, throughout the year, people have stepped up in every moment that we could. And, yeah, I mean, really looking forward to having our team at full strength and trying to hit the ground running for the next 4 games of the regular season. Cheers.
Awesome.
What he said. It's pretty bright. It's all right though. It's not too bold at the front. More of a concern back here. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Justin, to have the team back at full strength must be a good position to be in at this time of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Ridley, we've only had our full team against Cairns so far this year, so to go against another opponent with that's going to be great. And I think what's been the most pleasing thing is we've had different things happen throughout this little period, but different people stepping up. And so now that we are whole, that's the exciting part, is can we continue to do our jobs and continue to rise to the level that we want.
So that, I suppose the challenges that you had leading into this bit of a streak, does that all add up to, I suppose, being absolutely prepared when we look at the campaign end of the season?
Yeah, I think like the little bits of adversity we've dealt with through the year has definitely put us in a better position come this time of year where anything can kind of happen. And what we're just trying to focus on is staying in the moment and controlling what we can. And while it's a cliche, it's really real for us. We haven't locked in a playoff spot yet. We've got to take care of every game down the stretch here to do so, and that's a great place to be, that we get to control our destiny. So, yeah, excited for the group to be out there and taking steps forward is what we want to see.
It could be considered this game as a bit of a gauge to how far you guys have come. Do you consider it a gauge, or how would you describe this?
Yeah, they've locked in a playoff spot, so we know that at some point there's a chance we go through them to go achieve what we want to achieve. So there is that element of having a playoff game prior to the moment. But for us, really, it is about still getting better. There's growth areas for us at this stage of the season that we want to improve on, and that's where our mindset will go. And playing possession by possession, locking at the defensive end, that's really what we want to see in this one.
And could we see some more Baines here, 3-point dazzling?
Yeah, I'd love him to make a lot more. It's the advantage we've had is our bigs have been outstanding in these last few games, and we expect nothing less. But yeah, great for the big fella to knock a few down, and we'll see what we can find tomorrow night.
As part of the game plan, or a focus to get the guys ready, to relieve some of that pressure that could have been perceived to be on Nathan to get all those points?
Yeah, we definitely needed more people to contribute, and we know we're at our best when we're sharing the ball and playing for each other, and I really felt like we responded that way on Sunday against Cairns. So for us now, it's like, how can we stay in that moment and continue to build it? And we know when we do that and we defend to the level that we know we can, we're as good a team as anyone in this comp, and that's where we want to sit.
What's the key tomorrow?
Yeah, we know the three-point line matters to them. We know they've got scoring power across the floor, and we went back and looked at our first quarters against them, and we were right there. So for us, it's about possession by possession, sustain our levels of competitiveness, and we feel like we'll be in a good position on our home floor. Sold out crowd again, in front of our fans. Nothing better for us to have this challenge.
What's something Melbourne has to look out for?
Yeah, I think we've definitely found a way to contribute both ends of the floor right now. So we believe in our depth, and that's something that we think we can use to our advantage against them. Beautiful.